everybody, it's Aaron, and welcome to this week's Market Minutes. If you are in the market for a new home, track the market to get a sense of value of your current home, or just love looking at houses as much as we do, you know this is the show for you. All right, real quick, before we jump in, next week, we are going to do a special episode of Market Minutes where we give you a market update, talk about what's going on in the market right now and what we see coming up on the horizon. Definitely check that out. It's going to be a lot of good information. Let's jump into the houses. All right. We continue to see low inventory out there, guys. We have been trying to find stuff to cover. Very few things on the market in Bethesda, Potomac, and Kensington. Nothing in Chevy Chase this week. I'm going to start off in Bethesda. In the always popular Springfield neighborhood, 5717 Ogden Road just hit the market at $1,150,000. We've talked about Springfield in the past on this show. There's always a strong demand for this neighborhood, given it's 5 minutes to the DC line, 5 minutes to Bethesda, and in that Wood Acres, Pyle, Whitman cluster that's so popular. What we got here is originally a split level home that the owners put a large addition on, looks like sometime in the late 80s. The thing that stands out to me about this property are the generous room sizes, especially on the main level. Take a look at the floor plan here. The entire right side of the home, where the foyer and the kitchen is an addition on the home. It's especially rare to see a kitchen of this size in Springfield at this price point. It needs updating for sure. I think you could potentially open it up to the dining room a bit more, but it's great space and very rare to see this size of kitchen in Springfield at all. It needs somebody to really go in there and HDTV it out, but huge potential. Upstairs, things get a little funky. There's actually 2 stairwells in this home. One leads from the foyer to the primary suite. There's a sitting room in that primary suite. And then there's this secret bookshelf doorway that leads into a sort of loft area and over to the other bedrooms. Pretty weird arrangement, I would say. I'm going to say that these parents probably didn't win Parent of the Year. But I think that could be opened up, and I think that loft space could be really useful as a kids hangout area or an additional office space. Bedrooms are good sized. The primary suite definitely needs some love. I would rework this bath and closets in there. There's a ton of usable space, just needs a little reworking. Good sized yard in the back, nice flat yard, large deck. Overall, I think it's a great house for the money. It's definitely more square footage than you're going to get for that budget. And I think there's huge potential with it. I think it's definitely going to go this weekend. I don't think it's going to get too crazy. I think it's priced right where it should be. But if you're looking for something close to the DC line, definitely check it out. All right, I'm going to head out to Rockville and show you guys a sleeper pick that many of you would probably overlook. 125 Bullard Circle in the Chestnut Lodge neighborhood of Rockville just hit the market at $1,220,000. Chestnut Lodge is just east of 270, pretty close to downtown Rockville. It was built by Michael Harris Homes, who also built in Lakelands and King Farm and now Crown. Built about 10 years ago. These are large homes. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, 4,400 square feet on a 1/4 acre lot. It's got that open floor plan everybody wants. You know, most of the finishes are still original in this model, but all very livable and really for $1,220,000, very captivating. You know, this neighborhood feeds to the same schools as some of the neighborhoods that you might be more familiar with on the west side of 270, like Horizon Hill or Potomac Woods. So getting in that same district and being able to find a home with this much square footage is rare, and at $1,220,000, I feel like there's a really good value there. I would advise clients maybe looking in the North Potomac area or Falls Mead to take a look at this option. If you're looking in those areas, I definitely suggest you check it out. It's been on the market for about 3 weeks now. They just made a $25K drop, but I still think there's room for negotiation. All right, JT's got a couple things for us in Kensington. JT, what's happening?
Hey, thanks, Aaron. As you said, there's really not that much inventory this week. There's only a couple things in Kensington that we want to highlight, and really nothing in Chevy Chase. A house that I wanted to talk about actually just went under contract as we were recording this. 4906 Bangor Drive was listed for $900,000 just 2 days ago. This is in the Diamond in the Rough neighborhood known as Garrett Park Estates. Garrett Park Estates is located right off of 355. We've said for years that this is a gold mine with regard to home value. It has all the attributes to explode. Not only can you walk to the metro, you can also walk to the Garrett Park Mark train station. Shout out to the Whistle Stop Cafe, my first job as a teenager. On top of the Whole Foods, Starbucks, and CVS that's right across the street, you also have the White Flint redevelopment that's going to be the new Pike and Rose. There's going to be tons of shopping and restaurants and even more residential behind you. Garrett Park is known for its early 1950s modest sized houses, a lot of Cape Cods and split levels. You don't see that many expansions come on the market. I think a lot of the homeowners actually just renovate and expand in place, which is exactly what these owners did. I love how when you first come in the door, you can see sight lines all the way to the back of the house, but they've also integrated the original living space. You have a nice open kitchen with sleek cabinetry, stainless steel appliances. The sunroom / breakfast room is great and adds a lot of natural light. On the main level, you also have the 2 original bedrooms and the full bathroom. And then they've put a garage addition on the other side that feeds directly into the family room, which is great for convenience. When they did the expansion upstairs, they upgraded the primary suite. You have cathedral ceilings and even kept the original charm with the alcove window here. There's another bedroom upstairs that's of generous size and another full bath. Again, we think that this is a great opportunity, and clearly somebody else thought so as well. This was on the market for just 2 days and got snapped up immediately. We've told our clients that if you see a house in this pocket, snap it up and renovate it yourself. A lot of the homeowners in the area are doing the same. And honestly, I can't blame them. I think it's a great play. All right, let's jump to the other side of Rock Creek Park to the always sought after subdivision of Kensington Estates. We have 4314 Warner that hit the market last week at $1,450,000. This is a new construction house by Wormold. We actually had a client looking at it pre-construction, and now the framing is up. With the neighborhood trending the way it is, I think this is a really good opportunity and very good value. We sold a new construction pre-pandemic right around this price. And as we know, prices have gone up from there. I do think in the world of people reaching for those peak pandemic prices, coming on the market at $1,450,000 when there's 2 other new constructions in the neighborhood currently listed at 1.7 and 1.75 respectively, this is a very smart play for this developer. It is framed, but there's still time to get in there and customize it yourself. And honestly, I think this property gets a buyer very quickly. 4,200 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths on a great lot right off of Rock Creek Park, Beach Drive. People love this location. And honestly, with the product that Wormwood puts out, I think this is a very, very good value. That's all I got for this week. Back to you, Aaron.
All right, that's going to do it for this week, guys. Thanks as always for watching. Give us a follow at Jeweler Burton on Facebook or Instagram. If you know anybody who is getting in the market and think could use our help, please connect us. You know we'd love to help. Have a great weekend. Later.